it is going to be checked for offside here, because as you say, Chris, it looks as though from the initial pass from Trent Alexander-Arnold, the player who's knocked the ball down, you say it's Diaz, maybe an offside position. Peter, you've had a quick look at this. What do you think?
No, I think it's a goal, actually. I think it comes from behind the defender. So there is a player in offside position. He doesn't actually head the ball or go for the ball. So I think this is a goal. It's being checked as we speak, but we'll see when those lines come up.
Oh, well, if Peter thinks it's a goal then. He's the expert.
Yeah, they are checking this as we speak. Just before that goal... hang on a minute. Oh, the referee is actually going to the pitch side monitor here, Chris.
Well, I mean, you know, Peter's obviously missed something there.
Why.
I know why.
What? Why?
Peter?
Well, it's because the ball has come off a defender to an attacker who's in an offside position. So the subjectivity now is, does the defender deliberately play the ball or is it a deflection? And that's the referee's decision. That's why he's going over to the monitor to have a look.
Understood? Everyone clear on that?
But from the initial ball from Alexander-Arnold, right?
Initial ball is onside. Right,
you think he's onside. So then he knocks it down. That comes off. I think it's McGinn. And McGinn does make an attempt to clear the ball, but that would be ridiculously harsh if that's given as offside. But
OK.
So explain,
let's just clear this up, Robbie, very quickly. The referee has ruled this goal out. So that goal by Cody Gakpo has been ruled out. So Aston Villa still 1-0 in front. It's been given for offside why it's ruled out. So, Peter, just explain to us once again why this is offside.
Because the player who's played the ball back, the Liverpool forward who's played the ball back, has received the ball via an Aston Villa defender. And the point is, does that defender deliberately play the ball, or was the ball hit the defender and goes to him? The referee's gone over to the monitor and thought the latter. In fact, it was a deflection rather than a deliberate play. Had it been a deliberate play, that pass would have played the Liverpool attacker onside. But because it was a deflection, that nullifies it, and he's offside position, receiving the ball in an offside position, an offence has occurred.
Now, I'm just going to explain that everyone on this sofa, their faces are perplexed. So this actually, Peter, is a problem with the law that I think is very complicated for people to understand, rather than actually, you've explained it perfectly as it is in the law book, but is it necessary? Why is this a law?
So, I mean, it's a law. It's very much like the handball law that was amended to make it far easier. If a player scores a goal with his hand, be it accidental or deliberate, we know it's not a goal. I would like to see something in offside of the same effect. If it hits the defender, then he's not playing an attacker onside. If that comes in, it's quite straightforward. But because there's 50-50 subjectivity, that's where we get this debate.
So Peter, just a quick one to explain. So basically, the ball goes in from Alexander-Arnold. Luis Diaz is in an onside position. Yeah, so when he heads it back and it hits the defender, because Virgil van Dijk was in an offside position to the original ball from Alexander-Arnold, it's Van Dijk who then plays the ball back across. That's why it's given.
That's right.
The thing is, Conte sticks his leg out.
Yeah, that's a deliberate attempt.
He's deliberately trying to play the ball, so it's just unfortunate it ends up back at Virgil van Dijk.
It's not a deliberate pass, is it?
But that doesn't matter if that's a deliberate attempt.
No, it's different. Peter says it's different.
But it's not the rule. Is the rule, Peter, not that if you kind of move your leg towards the ball? This whole thing is ridiculous.
But remember the Nottingham Forest goal? Remember the Nottingham Forest one?
If you're asking my opinion, if I was the match referee, I would have said that was a deliberate play by the Villa defender. He even flicks his leg up to get the ball. So it has to be a deliberate play. But I'm not the referee, and that's the referee for you. It's his view. That's why he went to the monitor.
So will Liverpool get an apology from Howard Webb on Monday?
You'll have to ask Howard that. I mean, he was on the live game. He was at Spurs today. So give him a ring, Rob, and see what he says.
Yeah, Peter, just once again, it's a significant moment in a game. This could cost Liverpool Champions League football next season, potentially. Obviously, the rest of the game still needs to be played out, but it's these big decisions why fans